In this video, we're going to have a look at how do we apply the fifth index law. And the fifth index law applies when we've got two terms inside of a bracket and a power outside of the bracket. Now, how you apply the fifth index law is that the power outside of the bracket applies to both terms inside of the bracket. So AB and then to the power of m is A to the power of m times B to the power of m. So let's have a look at some examples of how do we apply this fifth index law. So in the first example, we've got 2m to the power of 4 inside the bracket raised to the power of 2. Now, applying the fifth index law, I need to multiply all of my powers inside the bracket by 2. Now remember, 2 hasn't got a power, so it's to the power of 1. So that is going to equal 2 to the power of 1 times 2, and then times m to the power of 4 times 2, which equals 2 to the power of 2, m to the power of 8, which equals 4 m to the power of 8. So having a look at the second example, we've got 4a3 inside the bracket to the power of 3. So again, applying the fifth index law, so multiplying 3 times the powers inside, and remembering that's 4 to the power of 1. So it's going to equal 4 to the power of 1 times 3 times a to the power of 3 times 3. So equals 4 to the power of 3, a to the power of 9, and that's going to equal to 64 a to the power of 9. Looking at the last example, d e to the power of 3, f to the power of 2, and then all of that raised to the power of 8. I need to multiply each of my indices inside of the bracket by my term outside, which is 8. So that is going to equal d to the power of 1 times 8 times e to the power of 3 times 8 times f to the power of 2 times 8 equals d to the power of 8, e to the power of 24, f to the power of 16. So that's some examples of how do we apply the fifth index law.